I did show it to Terry though, and he said he didn't like it because it looked like ice, he said. And why would you have something that's warm but it looks icy? That's what he said. And the colourway is called Icy Blast, so he wasn't wrong. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly, also known as RowRow and Kades, and this is episode 69 of my podcast where I talk to you about everything I've been knitting and designing over the last 2 weeks. Yes. Big welcome. Welcome to everybody new, welcome to everybody returning. Welcome. So a little bit of housekeeping up front. My washing machine is on, which you will probably hear every now and again, and my kitten is playing in the front room. I've tried to shut the door on him, but he keeps opening it a crack. He likes to know that I'm around, so yeah, you might be able to hear him. He should settle soon, hopefully soon. Right, so I have a couple of finished objects and then 2 works in progress. Not a lot this week, purely because I mean that's quite a lot, isn't it? But I have been doing secret knitting, so I feel like I've not done any knitting that I can show yet. I almost didn't film today because I was like, have I got anything? But I have. But yeah, just not. I've been doing a lot of secret knitting, so which I obviously can't show you, like clues in the title. It's a secret. So, first thing, if you watched my yarn review last week on the Pebble Haze Aran from Yarnsmiths, you will have already seen this, but if you didn't watch that, then I'm going to show you now. So this is the Foggy Spring Cowl by Sung Hee Park. So I knitted this using the Pebble Haze Aran, Pebble Haze Prince Aran, from Yarnsmiths. This is the Chesil colourway. It's a 200 gram ball. I have this much left, which is about 20, I think it's 27 grams. Yeah, it's beautiful yarn. Watch the review from last week if you want to know a lot about it, but it is a really beautiful, squidgy, soft yarn. So the cowl, I'm not sure if it was the right yarn for the cowl. So, I mean, the cowl is lovely, but the yarn block's quite drapey, and I think this needs like a stiffer yarn to stay upright and not be so. I mean, I know it's a cowl, so cowls tend to be a bit floppy, don't they? But I don't know, it feels like it should be a bit more polar necky here and be a bit more up here, and it's not going to do that. It's going to stay wide and floppy. So I don't think it was the right yarn for this particular pattern, but it is beautiful. Yeah, I don't like things too tight around my neck, so at first I was like, oh, I'll still wear that, but it's not giving a lot of warmth here. So yeah, I don't know what I might it might end up going to my mother-in-law, I think. But yeah, the pattern is a paid for pattern. It's quite simple. It works up really quickly as well because it's Aran and it's on 5mm needles, which is a US 8, I think, off the top of my head. If I've got that wrong, I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, so you start with this broken rib, which is really pretty, and then you do an increase and do these eyelets, and then you end with the same broken rib. Yeah, and it is, it's a lovely pattern, but I would recommend a yarn that doesn't drape to do it with. I think that would be better, but it's beautiful. So, and it's finished. And it didn't take me that long either. It took me about a week to knit it. Yeah, it wasn't long at all. I think the last time you seen me I was casting it on, or I had a little bit of it or something. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a quick one. So my next finished object, finally, is my Daedalus 4-ply. So I finally have two. These are the cuff down Daedalus 4-ply. I already have the taupe ones finished. They've been finished a while. This is a pattern that needs to be released. So basically, I was meant to release them over the 6 weeks holidays, but I had to record the gusset section just because it can be a little bit tricky, and because it kind of stays in pattern. So I wanted to do a video to accompany the pattern to help people out when they get to the gusset section, and doing that over the 6 weeks holidays when the kids were off school was never happening. So they had to go on hold. So now I've finally been able to do the video, get those finished. This was the one that I've just finished. This has previously been blocked, but it's been screwed up in a bag ever since. So they are done. They're getting photographed either tonight or tomorrow, like at some point very, very soon. And I'm hoping to release the pattern next week. So Daedalus, there's already a DK version of the pattern out that is a free to download pattern. They come both patterns. This is the 4-ply version, but both the DK and the 4-ply come in a cuff down with a heel flap and gusset, which is this one, or they come in a taupe. This is my taupe one. So they come in a taupe with a shadow wrap heel. Yeah, and it's a mosaic pattern, so there's no floats inside or anything. It is literally slipping stitches to create the maze type pattern. So if you can see inside, it's just, there's no floats or anything. So finally done. I've knitted, these ones are in Yarnsmiths Merino sock. It's the wax crayons colourway with the hint of grey colourway. These ones are in Coop knit socks, yeah. Can't remember the names of the colourways, so I will put them on the screen. But blue and silver. No, blue and, it's kind of like a, it's not a silver, it's like a beige, like a cream. In fact, I think it's called Quartz, but I can't remember what this is. I want to say Topaz, but I don't think it is Topaz. I will put it on the screen. But those are the colours that I used for the Coop Knits version, which is the cuff down one. Yeah, cuff down or taupe, and that will be released next week, I hope. I currently have no internet. I'm having to go around to my mother-in-law's house to do a shop update later today because we have no internet working in our house, so it's quite annoying. But I'm hoping to get those released next week. Wednesday is penciled in, but whether that happens or not, I don't know yet. Yeah, I need to photograph them and then upload the photos to Discord for my patrons to choose the lead photo. They choose the front covers of my pattern photos these days, so I need to be able to do that. And then once they vote on it, then I need to be able to upload the pattern. It's just, no internet is quite the nightmare. So yes, they are done though, and they will be released as soon as possible. as soon as possible. Sorry, it's going to be a bit choppy, this one, because I'm jumping between batteries. I'm charging one and switching to the other because I didn't have my batteries charged, and my partner is also getting ready to go out, in which he has to come past me, so I'm kind of like, I'm listening out for him, and I'm it's not the best day. Works in progress. So there is only 2 going on at the minute. There is a lot of works in progress in this house, don't get me wrong, but there's only 2 that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. The first one, I think, is a new cast on to you guys. I don't think I showed you this last time. No, I didn't. So this is a new design from me. This was voted for by patrons. They had a choice of 2 designs for me to work on this month, and this is the one they picked. So I already have a Into the Meadow hat, and I decided I was going to do some Into the Meadow socks, so this is them so far. I haven't got very far yet. How much of that you can see. Oh, you can see better on that side. So it's quite a simple pattern, and I'm using, this is what I got from Northeast, I was going to call it Newcastle, Northeast Wool Show. This is from Under the Olive Tree. And this is her Summerdaze colourway. So pretty. I am not 100% sure if it works with the pattern yet. I'm still trying to decide. I love how it's knitting up, but I'm still trying to decide if that is right and if it's showing off the pattern enough. So I'm going to work a bit longer and see. But I'm going to try and do them cuff down and toe up, so you can choose your favourite method. And I do need to get cracking on them because they're for an October release, but I've just been held up because I've had secret knits to do. I might be working on them today, I think, but I do have to finish secret knit before I do anything else, really. But yes, so they're a new design. So they are they're on 2.25 needles. This is the cuff down version that I'm doing first, and they're Into the Meadow socks. Yeah. And then finally, the only other thing I've been working on, which I haven't worked on for a week actually, but it is my Summer Sorrel. Is that right? Summer Sorrel, yeah. Right, so this is going to be a bit, oh no it's not, right. So I did manage to finish the yoke, and I've separated for the sleeves. So you can see it's on holder, well, it's on scrap yarn. I'm now on the body. So I think the last time you see me I was maybe where this cat is. So I haven't done a lot, but and I've done a few inches below, inches, I wish. I've done like 1/4 of an inch under the armhole. I'll move the marker so you can see how far I get, but you now turn this inside out and knit, and just knit rather than ball of purling, because it is reverse stocking stitch. But yeah, super pretty. It's really fluffy and lovely. Part of me wanted it for Yarndale, but I don't think that's happening with all the secret knitting that I've got to do. That's taken up the priority really. But right, I've moved the marker. But I'm going to crack on with this. I think this is going to be my Friday night knit for a few weeks, because it's literally just round and round and round in stocking stitch now, just knitting. I did show it to Terry though, and he said he didn't like it because it looked like ice, he said. And why would you have something that's warm but it looks icy? That's what he said. And the colourway is called Icy Blast, so he wasn't wrong. So this is Icy Blast. It's Merino singles and it's from Love Handmade, which is a local yarn shop to me. There's the Wool Mouse. It is their yarn. But I did actually get this from the North East Yarn Show last year, 2023. So yeah, I'm just cracking on with that now, and it's, yeah, plain sailing. It should go a lot faster. Those, the yoke did take a little, like it took a while to get down there, to get it all done. I haven't done a fit check yet, and I really do need to. But that's it, that's all I'm working on, which isn't a lot, and I think it says 5 minutes on my video, but I know I've been pausing a lot, but I feel like that's all I've talked for. What else do I have to show you? I do have a shop update on my Etsy, so if you're not interested in that, you can fast forward me or whatever, but I'm going to share with you a couple of things that are going into my Etsy. I'm really, the shop update should have happened on Wednesday, and it couldn't because of my internet issues. I then announced that I would do it on Friday because we were told by our provider they would be back up and running on Friday. Today is Friday and it is still not working. There's apparently water in the lines and they're having to change a load of stuff. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm going to head off to my mother-in-law's this afternoon and try and upload some stuff from my shop and hope that I can do a shop update. But I'm going to share stuff with you anyway now because it will be going up. If it's not up when you see this, it will be up very soon. So I do have my little pouches going back in. This is a new version, which is the orange. I didn't have this pouch last time. I have a few more this time. I've got the cat's back. Where are they? So I don't have all of them back that I had before, but I've got the cat's back, which I had last time. I've got the wildflower one. And I also have the bunny / alien faces. That's supposed to be bunnies, but someone told me that they thought they were alien faces, and I totally see that now as well. And then this new one, which is the oranges. Each pouch has a kit inside, so you get a tape measure that has inches and centimetres on. Centimetres on the opposite side, inches. It has a little stitch holder. It's quite hard to get it to focus on things like this. Little stitch holder. You have a yarn needle. You have a set of stitch fixers. Spiral cable needle, little set of markers, bulb stitch markers. You get 10 of those, and a pair of sunglasses. No, a pair of scissors that open like this, and they all come in a little handy zip-up pouch. So you can just chuck that in your current project bag and take it with you. So they are going in. I've got a few of those. Not loads, but I do have a few. I also have some new markers going in. It is September, so we're heading to Halloween. So I have these skulls in lots of different colours. So we've got silver, pink, blue, green, purple, which is my favourite, gold, red. Oh, doesn't like the red one. Red and black, which was my other favourite one. So those are all going in. And then it wouldn't be a shop update without a new seed bead, would it? So I've got big pumpkins and big ghosts. Oh. But I also have diddy pumpkins. And diddy ghost with his pumpkin. How cute is he? Now those also come in matte, so I'll show you the difference. The matte ghost, he's just a bit of a chunkier ghost, and because they're on different clasps, but he doesn't have his silver outline. And the pumpkins, you see he's matte and he's shiny. So yeah, they're available in those. Where's he gone? There he is. Like that as well. So that they are all going into the shop update. Oh, hopefully today. I'm going to head off in a minute and go and get that sorted. And then, yeah, the stitch markers are, the skulls have, I only have a certain amount. The notions pouches, I only have a certain amount. The seed bead ones, they're endless. So there's no mad rush on the seed bead ones, but the others, if you want something, you need to check and make sure there's some left and get in there when you can. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to really tell you. I did get an acquisition. If you remember last time I was saying that I thought it would be here and it wasn't, and I was whinging because I wanted my yarn. It did arrive. This is from Knit and Purl, which is a new yarn dyer in the UK. This is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. 100 grams is 448 yards. And this is the Twilight Meadow colourway. It's very pretty. It's not, in all honesty, it's not exactly what I expected it to be. It does look a little bit different in its listing photo, but it's still very, very pretty. I still really like it, and I can't wait to use it for something. I'm thinking of actually using it for the toe up into the Meadow socks. So yeah, that is my latest acquisition. I am off to Yarndale at the end of this month though, so I cannot have any more acquisitions. I must be a good girl and save my money for there. But yeah, that's it. Life stuff, the boys are back in school. It just makes life so much easier to be able to get on with stuff, and they both need their routine, but particularly Rowan, my youngest, he really, really needs to be in his routine. So yeah, so it's much better and it's easier for me, and I have really, really managed to catch up with so much stuff that I'd fallen behind with over the 6 weeks holidays. Not just like housework and stuff, but just like general work things, designing, Patreon, like I couldn't film or anything. It's just been very, very difficult. So yes, we are now back on track, and yeah, I feel starting to feel a lot more like calm because I'm organised a bit better. Yeah, what else is going on? Nothing. Terry's still doing his bike tests. He's off today to go and do another part of the training. He's got to manoeuvre the bike very, very slowly, which is really difficult because you're not allowed to put your feet on the floor, which I think is a bit crazy, but yeah. So he's off to do that today. And he's only there for an hour. And then I'm going to do this shop update. I don't think there's anything going on. Quite boring. We've got Oktoberfest coming up, which is a drinking festival. And our local brewery is doing something, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So I'm heading off to that. So that might be a bit messy. It's where everybody wears Lederhosen and drinks some Steinens, and I have no idea if I'm saying any of them words correctly, but that's what happens. And we eat lots of German sausage and pretzels, apparently. So we'll see what happens with that. That should be fun. Yeah, nothing else is going on. I'm just kind of trying to just catch up, do lots of secret knitting that I need to get done, and trying to finish whips. There is a mal running in my Patreon right now for the month of September for us to clear our whips off, and there's a prize for a random patron, but I can't find it. It's around. Hello. So my video kind of got cut short filming because my time ran out and I had to go and get Terry to his motorbike lesson. So I thought I would quickly pop in to explain what I was talking about at the end, which is the Patreon mal, which is like a crack the whip one. We're trying to get all our whips finished, and I was trying to say that had helped me finish the Daedalus socks, and it's helping me get on and get some other things done, although the secret knitting is kind of taking priority. I want to get my nest socks done, they're my next on my list to get them off my whip list, but I also just need to quickly knit a thumb on my dispersion mittens so that I can release that pattern. So the mal is really helping me like just get things done, but because of the secret knitting it's also a bit like there is prizes for the mal. There is a project bag, and they're also going to get the cute little pumpkin and the ghost carrying the pumpkin stitch markers. The project bag is from Amelia X Joy, and I've put it down somewhere, and I can't find it right now. I'll pop a picture up here. Honestly, it's just chaos at the minute because I've been trying to rearrange stuff for after now the kids have gone back to school. I can like get things like a little bit more organised and stuff, and I've been trying to, and in my organisation I've misplaced things. It'll be fine, it'll be here. So yeah, I can't show you, but yes, anyway, that's what I was trying to tell you before I had to shoot out the door. So now I'm gonna get this edited and uploaded, hopefully, for you. It might be another trip to the mother-in-law's at this rate. But yeah, that's it. So I will see you very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.